Imagine stepping off a plane in a foreign country, feeling completely confident as you navigate the airport, check into your hotel, and get around the city, all in perfect English. No more pointing at things or hoping someone speaks your language. Today, I'm going to give you every phrase and conversation skill you need to travel anywhere in the English-speaking world with total confidence. Welcome back to Learn English 2 podcast, where we help you master practical English for real-life situations. I'm your host, and today we're diving into travel English, one of the most requested topics from our listeners. Whether you're planning a business trip, a vacation, or you're moving to an English-speaking country, this episode will prepare you for every travel situation you'll encounter. We're going to cover airports, hotels, taxis, and all those in-between moments when you need English to solve problems and get what you need. This isn't just vocabulary memorization. We're going to practice real conversations and role-play scenarios so you'll be ready for anything. So buckle up, get comfortable, and let's turn you into a confident English-speaking traveler. Let's start with essential travel vocabulary that you'll use throughout your journey. Understanding these key terms will make every other conversation easier. First, let's talk about documents. Your passport is your main identification document for international travel. Your visa is permission to enter a country, if you need one. Your boarding pass is your ticket to get on the plane, and your baggage claim ticket helps you find your luggage when you land. At the airport, you'll encounter several areas and people. The check-in counter is where you get your boarding pass and drop off large bags. Security screening is where they check your bags and body for dangerous items. The gate is where you wait for your flight and board the plane. Immigration is where they check your passport when entering a country. Customs is where they might check your bags for illegal items. The baggage claim area is where you collect your checked luggage after your flight. Hotel vocabulary is equally important. The front desk or reception is where you check in and get help. Your room key or key card opens your door. Room service brings food to your room. Housekeeping cleans your room. The concierge helps you with local information and bookings. If there's a problem, you might need to speak to the manager. For transportation, a taxi or cab takes you places for money. An Uber or rideshare is a taxi you book through an app. The fare is how much you pay. The meter shows the cost in a traditional taxi. A tip is extra money you give for good service. Now let's walk through your first major travel interaction, arriving at the airport and checking in. When you approach the check-in counter, the airline employee will usually greet you and ask for your documents. They might say, "Good morning. Where are you flying to today?" You respond with your destination. "I'm flying to New York," or "London, please." They'll ask for your passport and ticket, saying something like, "May I see your passport and confirmation number?" Hand over your documents and say, "Here you go," or "Here's my passport." If you have a printed ticket, give them that too. If you booked online, they might ask for your confirmation number or email address. Next, they'll ask about your luggage. Do you have any bags to check? If you have large suitcases, say, "Yes, I have 2 bags to check," and place them on the scale. If you only have carry-on luggage, say, "No, just carry-on." They might ask, "Did you pack your bags yourself?" Always answer yes to this security question. They'll give you your boarding pass and tell you important information. Listen for your gate number, departure time, and any instructions. They might say you're departing from gate B12 at 3:30. Boarding begins at 3 wows. Repeat back the important information to confirm. Gate B12. Boarding at 3 no, thank you. Security screening can be stressful, but knowing what to expect helps. When you reach security, have your passport and boarding pass ready. The security officer will check these documents and might ask, "What's the purpose of your trip?" Simple answers work. Business, vacation, or visiting family. You'll need to put your belongings in bins for X-ray screening. Remove your laptop and large electronics. Take off your shoes, belt, and jacket in most countries. Put liquids in a separate bin if they're larger than small bottles. When going through the scanner, follow instructions exactly. They might say, "Step forward," "Arms up," or "Walk through slowly." If there's a problem, stay calm and cooperative. They might need to check your bag or pat you down. This is normal security procedure, not a personal issue. Answer questions honestly and follow instructions. If you don't understand something, say, "I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?" Or, "I don't understand. Could you show me what to do?" Immigration is your next stop when entering a new country. Have your passport, boarding pass, and any required documents ready. The immigration officer will ask several standard questions. What's the purpose of your visit? Answer simply, tourism, business, visiting friends, or transit. How long will you be staying? Give a specific time frame. 1 week, 10 days, 3 months. They might ask, where will you be staying? Give them your hotel name or address. Do you have a return ticket? If yes, say yes and be ready to show it if asked. Answer all questions truthfully and briefly. Don't volunteer extra information unless asked. If you don't understand a question, politely ask, "Could you repeat that, please?" After immigration and collecting your baggage, you might go through customs. If you have nothing to declare, walk through the green channel or nothing to declare line. If customs officers stop you, cooperate fully. They might ask, "Do you have anything to declare?" If not, answer no, nothing to declare. They might want to search your bags, which is their right. Stay patient and helpful. Now you're ready to leave the airport and get to your destination. If you're taking a taxi, look for the official taxi stand or designated pickup area. Don't accept rides from people who approach you inside the airport, as these might not be legitimate taxis. At the taxi stand, tell the driver your destination clearly. "I need to go to the Marriott Hotel on 5th Street. Or, could you take me to this address?" Show them the address written down if you're unsure of pronunciation. Ask about the fare before starting. How much will it cost to get there? Or, do you use the meter? In most places, taxis should use a meter that calculates the fare automatically. If they quote a flat rate, make sure you agree before starting the trip. During the ride, you can make small talk. How long does it usually take to get there? Or, is the traffic always this heavy? When you arrive, pay the fare plus a tip if it's customary in that country. Say, "Keep the change" if you're giving a tip, or "Thank you" as you exit. If you need a receipt, ask, "Could I have a receipt, please?" Hotel check-in is usually straightforward, but knowing the right phrases makes it smoother. Approach the front desk and say, "Hello, I have a reservation under your name," or "I'd like to check in, please." They'll ask for identification. "May I see your passport and credit card?" Have these ready and hand them over. They might confirm your reservation details. You're staying 3 nights in a double room, checking out on Friday. Is that correct? Confirm if it's right. Yes, that's correct. Or make corrections. Actually, I'm staying 4 nights if there's an error. They'll explain hotel amenities and give you your room key. Listen for important information about breakfast, Wi-Fi, checkout time, and hotel facilities. Don't hesitate to ask questions. What time is breakfast served? What's the Wi-Fi password? Where's the elevator? Do you have a gym? If there's a problem with your room, return to the front desk politely. Excuse me. I'm having a problem with my room. Explain the issue clearly. The air conditioning isn't working. There's no hot water. The room is very noisy. Or, this isn't the type of room I reserved. Good hotels will fix problems quickly or give you a different room. Room service is a convenient hotel feature. When calling room service, speak clearly. Hello. I'd like to order room service for room 5112. They'll either transfer you to the restaurant or take your order directly. Ask about delivery time. How long will that take? And confirm your room number and order total. If you need housekeeping services, call the front desk. Could you send someone to clean my room? Or I need extra towels, please. For wake-up calls, say, could you give me a wake-up call at 7 a.m. tomorrow? Many hotels now have automated systems, but knowing how to ask is still useful. Let's practice some taxi conversation since transportation can be challenging in a new place. When getting in a taxi, start with a friendly greeting. Good morning or hello. Then give your destination. I need to go to Central Park, please. Or, could you take me to the airport? If you're unsure about the route or time, ask questions. Which route will you take? How long do you think it will take? Is there a lot of traffic this time of day? Most taxi drivers are helpful and know the best routes, but asking shows you're engaged and aware. If you need to make a stop along the way, ask politely, could we stop at the ATM on the corner? Or, I need to pick something up at this address first. Is that okay? Be clear about whether you want the taxi to wait. Could you wait for me? I'll just be 5 minutes. Or, I won't need you to wait. Sometimes you might need to give directions. Turn left at the next light. It's the building with the red door. You can drop me off here. This is perfect. If the driver seems lost, help them. I think we need to go straight. The GPS says turn right here. For payment, ask about methods. Do you take credit cards? Or is cash okay? Calculate the tip if it's expected. Usually 15-20% in the United States. Round up for convenience. If the fare is $18, you might give $22 and say, keep the change. Now let's cover some emergency travel phrases, because sometimes things go wrong and you need help quickly. If you lose something important, go to the appropriate authority immediately. At the airport, I lost my passport, or I can't find my luggage. At the hotel, I locked myself out of my room, or someone stole my wallet. For medical emergencies, know these key phrases. I need a doctor. Please call an ambulance. I'm having chest pain. I'm diabetic. Or, I'm allergic to penicillin. If someone else needs help, this person needs medical attention, or please call for help. For transportation problems, I missed my flight. My train is canceled. The taxi didn't show up. or I'm lost. Don't panic. There are usually solutions. Ask for help. Can you help me? What should I do? Is there another option? If you have problems with reservations, there's no record of my reservation. This isn't what I booked. Or, I need to change my reservation. Stay calm and have your confirmation numbers and documents ready. Cultural tips can make your travel experience much smoother. In English-speaking countries, people generally appreciate politeness, so always say please, thank you, and excuse me. Tipping is expected in the United States and Canada, usually 18 to 20% at restaurants. 1-2 per bag for hotel bellhops, and 15-20% for taxi drivers. In the UK and Australia, tipping is less expected but still appreciated for good service. Personal space is important in most English-speaking cultures. Don't stand too close to people in lines or conversations. Queuing or waiting in line is taken seriously. Always go to the back of the line and wait your turn. Small talk is common, especially about the weather, travel, or local attractions, but avoid personal topics with strangers. Business hours vary by country, but many shops and restaurants close earlier than in some other cultures. Plan accordingly and don't assume everything will be open late. Sunday hours are often reduced, and some businesses might be closed entirely. Let's quickly recap the essential travel English we've covered today. At the airport, have your documents ready and answer security questions simply and honestly. Use phrases like, I'm flying to, and I have number bags to check. At immigration, answer questions briefly, purpose of visit, length of stay, and where you're staying. For hotels, start with, I have a reservation under, and don't hesitate to ask questions about amenities and services. If there are problems, address them politely and directly. In taxis, state your destination clearly. Ask about the route and cost and be prepared to give simple directions. Remember emergency phrases for lost items, medical needs, and transportation problems. Stay calm and ask for help when you need it. Most importantly, be polite, patient, and don't be afraid to ask people to repeat themselves if you don't understand. Your travel English homework is to practice these conversations out loud. Role-play different scenarios with a friend, family member, or even by yourself in front of a mirror. Practice until these phrases feel natural and automatic. When you're actually traveling, confidence comes from preparation. If this travel English episode was helpful, hit that like button and tell me in the comments about your travel experiences. What's the most challenging part of traveling in English for you? Have you had any funny misunderstandings or great experiences? Your stories help other learners feel less alone in their English journey. Don't forget to subscribe to Learn English 2 podcast and ring that notification bell. We have fantastic episodes coming up on job interviews in English, making phone calls, and handling emergencies. These practical skills will serve you well, whether you're traveling or living in an English-speaking country. Check the description for links to our previous episodes on restaurant English and everyday conversations. Keep practicing these travel phrases, and remember, the best way to learn English is to use it in real situations. Safe travels, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're tackling another essential skill, shopping in English. Until then, travel confidently and speak English boldly.